Usually people pack their van of things what they need on the road, but we actually unpacked our van. So there was lots of things that we left behind to our plot that we don't need on the road. We try to be minimal as possible, that we are on the weight limit of the van, and also it's really pleasant to live in a van because when you have room in the cupboards and when you have room to basically store stuff. First longer driving day has been on. And always when we drive, we try to use different kind of apps to go through where is the cheapest diesel on the way. So now it was on a Varkaus and we got like maybe 10 cents per liter. Another thing that we have to find is water. This is again new thing for us because in Helsinki time we had always place to fill up those tanks. So we didn't have to really like a search for water. There is actually one spring not far away from here. We might go there, depends on Sarah's mood. But I love to take spring water because it's the best water to drink. It's so tasty. Yeah, and there's lots of springs in Finland where you can get water.
Yay, ice cream time! There is a water tap in the hallway, so I think we can carry water.
Pretty awesome, so we're gonna fill up the tanks.
Yes. When you are doing a road tripping, it's always relief when you can fill your fresh water tank. So 75% full. Only one more go to the water tap and then back. It's really good to have some kind of jug for the water because you cannot always drive your van very next to the water tap where it's really easy to take water with the hose. So water jug and some kind of trat like a funnel has been a really savior. Oh yeah, and another thing we discovered. Our laundry basket is quite full. And last time we had struggle finding some kind of laundromats in Norway. I know there's some in RV parks and camping spots, but we try to avoid them and only use self-service laundrettes. So we are going to wash our clothes and then continue the road trip. So taking care of this household maintenance things.
Basically we are living out of the system. So we are self-reliant, but still we have to use the services that are offered by the system. But it's part of this thing when you are living the way that hardly any people live. So there's no like right way. I think somebody will tell us that we are abusing the system, but I don't think so. I think this is just way of living in the system or in the edge of the system. Yeah, and I don't see anything bad over here because nobody is getting hurt and we have paid our taxes, so we have been part of this system for so long time.
Yeah.
So we have like, I don't know if we have right to use the system like this or something like that, but yeah, I don't feel bad.
I feel we are living with the harmony with the system, not abusing it.
So we might be living in this system like different way than others, but we are still part of it.
Yeah.
Even if we are feeling like we are not.
Yeah, for example, we are using the roads.
Public roads, we are using public lands, we are using public service stations.
But I think it's kind of, when you live on the road and streets are your home, it's kind of hard to be totally self-reliant because you need to buy fuel, you need to dispose your garbage. We have a tiny garden there but it's not enough to keep our tummies full. You have to be true to yourself and not harm anyone, and I think you are okay.
Yeah. So we are continuing this public road and continuing to Kajaani.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
And we are going to make a laundry because we still need the system. We cannot do we can do hand washing on the road, but we cannot drive them.
So this is the part of that we all still are using the system. Well, we are paying for the services, but still.
Yeah. So next destination is the self-service laundrette.
Yes, self-service. Not service.
Yeah.
Still on the edge. Yeah, we have been driving now hours. So it's not almost midnight, but
Pretty close.
and we are going more north, so I think we're gonna see the midnight sun, because in Norway at least there is a midnight sun at the moment, so there is a time for that also. We are going to go check one beach, which is 1 hour drive away from here, and basically it's just beside the road, so it's pretty decent and easy place for us to go there and see if it's suitable for
Overnight parking.
yes. Then we go morning
Morning swim.
and some porridge and then
Coffee, and then we just continue driving.
okay, now it's well over past midnight. Actually, it's getting 1 a.m. and we finally got to our destination. So this is a singing forest. As you can see, quite many wild campers here on this plot. But total silence. I think because everyone is sleeping at the moment. And that's why it's so quiet. Yeah. We are going to sleep now and trying to keep the volume down also when doing these videos. It was a lot of kilometers behind, but now we are where we want to be. Good night.
Good morning, guys. We slept really good and actually changed at a spot like 20 meters. So now we have this water. Really good night's sleep. We were so knackered from the driving, and today we are going to continue the driving, but we will have this lazy, easy morning. So yesterday we went to do laundry and we were so tired after the driving we didn't fold the laundry, but it's all clean and dry. So we will just sort the t-shirts.
Details, not fold the laundry. We don't fold the laundry, we roll the laundry.
Yeah, we make burrito rolls.
So these are much easier to keep, like,
In a moving car, in a
Yeah.
tiny little locker.
yes.
You don't have really like shelves there. Yes. It's so nice to go to swim. And it's so nice to be here in the north because it's not that heat wave here anymore. So we can actually like breathe and have a long shirt, clothes. But yes.
And we were surprised that we have so much driving left in front of us. We were actually thinking, okay, Kajaani, we are
Almost there.
Yeah, we are 1 hour north from Kajaani, and still we have a lot of driving. If you go to Google Maps and see where the Finland is,
Finland is a so long country.
And when it's always the map is globe, it looks like really small there. You can compare the kilometers straight from Helsinki to north than Helsinki to Spain. It's almost the same.
Yeah. Lot of driving. But this area has been so nice because this is totally new area to us, so we are like exploring new places.
And this place is actually really popular because now there is still 4 motorhomes here, and when we came yesterday here was 6.
Yeah, but this is really wide place, so everybody has his own private like camping spots here, so you could easily spend here for longer time too.
Yes, let's not fold, but roll the laundry and then...
Take the doggies out and start brewing morning coffee.
Ooh, morning coffee.
Best part of the day. Almost best part. Do you know what it's the best part of these mornings? No work, so we did not have an alarm this morning, and
Yes,
it felt so great that we can actually wake up whenever we feel we are rested enough.
This time it took 9.5 hours.
I think few weeks we are just so tired and we will sleep a lot, and then we will gain some energy and then start doing something more active.
Yeah, I think the body adapts to the situation so slowly. So I think 2 weeks time is basically really short time when the body is like, what? You don't do that 8-hour thing anymore. So let's see. Our minds are adapting already to this. I think yesterday was the first day that I really realized that okay.
Now we are getting there.
Yeah, we are not on a vacation. Yeah. There is a lot of swamps in this area, and we were driving from Kajaani to here, and basically there was a 40-kilometer piece of land where there was nothing, just a pure wilderness. That's it. Yeah, and that is one of the biggest wilderness areas of the area. I don't know if that's true, but at least there was a sign saying a wilderness area of Kainuu.
It's so nice to be here. This land is owned by Finnish government, so this is a public land. But you can also wild camp in a private lands in Finland too, and around the Nordic countries. So it's totally legal, but only a short term.
And there is a, let's say, special thing about government land here on more north. You can actually put fireplace if it's not fire ban over here, and that's special because usually on the private lands or any other lands you cannot actually start bonfires. Yeah, that's really good rule, and well, I think the main reason is that here people actually are more used to go camping and go trekking and all those kind of things, so handling fire is a really normal thing here. So you have actually room here for also coming here with the caravans. So
a big ass bus.
yes.
A huge one. Let's go see the lake. It's so nice to find these kind of places. I wish we had more time to be here, but now we are kind of rushing into another place. It's so nice to see these popular places that people will respect the nature and they will collect all their trashes away. So it's so nice to come here where it's clean, and if somebody is being a really douchebag and leaving the place really messy, I'm sure another one that comes will just collect all the trash. Ta-da! But it's a sand beach and it's really shallow, and there's a lot of these trees providing a shelter, so when it's really hot day I think this is the place where you want to be. This is a do-it-yourself horsefly trap. So you put a black or very dark colored bucket here. You add water, then you add some dishwashing liquid to break the density of the water. Then you put some kind of net here. So all the horseflies will fly here because the bucket will be really hot and tempting, and when the horseflies are really tired, they will just fall to the water and eventually drown. Kinda not very ethical or humane way to get rid of the horseflies, but it works.
La la!
The acoustics in here are amazing. Thank you, far too kind.
Yeah, there's a lot of summer theaters in Finland. I think that it's kind of tradition. So they are sometimes not like professional theaters, but yeah, there's amateur theaters also a lot, and they are pretty popular. For example, as you can see, we are middle of nowhere, and there's a huge theater in the middle of the forest. And the real star of this show is Pulla. He's the mega star of our channel at least. '80s vibe. Mine doesn't work. And now when it's windy, the forest will play the instruments by themselves. Singing forest, no. Self-singing forest, no. Forest that makes music. Yeah, that was nice experience. I think if you have kids and you end up wild camping here, it would be really awesome to see. There was actually many kids that were super excited about all those things. All these different kind of instruments that you can actually play, and I think if you are a musician or you know how to play instruments, I think you can get quite nice music out of those with little practice. That's pretty awesome actually, because they are really instruments that you can use. Hey, that was a delightful experience. But now it's lunchtime, and after lunch we're gonna hit the road. Yeah. Plan to be in Sodankylä, which is 5-hour drive from here.
In Lapland.
Yes.
In Arctic Circle.
So this is not yet Lapland. And what is a delightful thing about this place is that there's no mozzies, there's no bugs, it's not too hot in here as it was on our plot.
And no other tourists so far.
Yes. Pretty awesome. We love it a lot. So let's
hit the road
and go to north!
King of the North.